This is a poem that was given to me by Chi-Chi in Hope. She's one of the runners that we spoke to. I'm just gonna read it out. It's called An Ode to Runners. When I run, in each moment, I am nothing and everything. Time does not exist. I breathe within the rhythm of squirrels and birds. Nothing else is heard. As I glide over the earth, I am free, or I am as free and pure as the day of my birth. As beads of sweat pour down my chest, I am cleansed, my soul is full. Running is my way of filling my cup. I'm in harmony, it's how I pray. Unless you run, it's hard to explain that the strain and effort isn't pain. It's what I do every day to maintain my balance. It's how I play. Okay, so we're going to talk about running. I think a good place to start is when and why did you start running?
I started running seriously in 2005. I'll be honest, I didn't want to be an old fat farmer.
Running was very romantic and magical and personal when I started doing it. It was for all of those reasons.
As long as I can remember, I've always been a runner. And when I run in Hope, here where I live now for 32 years, I become part of the whole universe. And I connect with every flower, every animal, every bug.
Tell me about the sense of freedom that you get when you're running.
It's the process. It's the anticipation of the run. It's the preparing of the run. It's the hydration of the run, pre-hydrating. It's the freedom.
I've always been interested in learning from other people. Talking to people and asking them questions and holding space for them to answer is like, it's much more exciting, you know, than reading a textbook or sitting in a lecture. I think rolling running into my other kind of creative skills and pursuits was this desire to portray it in the way that felt reflective of my own experience, you know, and the experience of my friends, which is not the perfect stride. It is not sacrificing everything for a sport, and it's not focused on winning or on losing weight. Any of those kind of factors, which is what I felt running and sports in general were mainly latching onto. If we can make more interesting media about running and we can have more interesting conversations, then maybe that can work as like a gravitational pull to shape the future of what running can be.
Can you describe the feeling that you have in a run? Like what is going on in your body and in your head, like while you're running?
Running has saved me. So after a 18-year police career, I got severe post-traumatic stress disorder. So I would run and cry. It's always been a release, a freedom. It's therapy, but it's not $125 an hour.
Every single time people said you couldn't do something, it motivated me to do it.
Yeah.
I'm driven.
Yeah.
Like, you know, that's what a farmer is, and running, biking, being a farm politician, I'm driven to succeed,
Yeah.
to make change.
you tell me your relationship to this place we're in called Hope?
I think when you make a commitment to sort of a magical way of living and looking for the magic in everything, then things that seem like synchronicities become normal, everyday realities for you.
If you spend any time here in the quiet of this town and hear the birds and the river, and you look all around you, all you see is the mountains. And it's like they're hugging you, like they're embracing you, like there's nothing can happen to you right at that moment because you're in hope.
There's so much richness in running culture that we can lean into if we take agency of our power to guide the conversation and guide the culture in the direction we want it to go in. The way that I fulfill that obligation or responsibility is through this creative work. I just want people who feel intimidated by sports to hear a conversation about any of these avenues they're interested in and be like, oh, I didn't think I could do it like that. And then go and do it.